this army's job is going to be find the Spelljammer and take it out. Which is up there. Let's do Force March, and there. Okay, and this one can just start destroying stuff. Pillage that. Let's see. This is a random wandering army. We lost one tier 1 unit. That's fine. Alright, so that is no longer a problem. Subjugator research complete. Alright. Flame Blessed Champions. Buff to all melee units. Alright. Nature Amplifier Lens. You know, let's cancel the Paladin that was cooking, so now we can start making Subjugators, which are tier 4. Let's start on those. Alright, counts as a Forester. Okay, Monolith is done over here. Stone Walls. Grand Mill is done. Arcane Battlements. Caltrop. New Empire skill available. All your units instantly regain all hit points, and the non-hero units gain +1 rank. We're near the end of the game. Sure, let's full heal everyone. Easier to get vassals too, sure. Mole gains a level of renown. Bounty. Alright, end turn. So that topped off these units that are taking gloom damage. It's funny that we ended up doing so well on this map when I didn't account for the gloom damage. It's just like, I managed to get myself such like a good thriving economy that we just kind of powered through taking gloom damage on this thing. It's like I did it with an extra small challenge mode turned on. Hey, Muckachad. Hey, Grarosh. Grarosh. You had a tricky name. Grarosh. Mike, what are your thoughts on Elder Scrolls Online? I saw on Steam you played it before. It was fine. I think I played like 100 hours of it. The main thing with ESO, okay, what is it about ESO that didn't keep me? It was fine. I didn't love it or hate it. The flexibility of Elder Scrolls games, right? Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. In those games, you could be a mage in full plate armor, right? And ESO kind of wants you to believe that you can do that. However, like in level 1, you can do that. However, there's a bunch of passive bonuses to like mana recovery and stuff if you're in light armor. And there's a bunch of bonuses to defense if you're in heavy. So it really, in the end, your tanks are in heavy armor and your wizards are in cloth armor, right? It's no different than any other fantasy game in that regard. So there's this illusion of choice at the beginning that's not really there. Like, it goes away after like 10 levels. Also, in games like, you know, Oblivion, Morrowind, Skyrim, you know, you can pick up anything. Nothing is glued down. You can steal forks from a shop, whatever. And in early ESO, you can do that as well. Like, oh my god, I can interact with so many things in the world. But they all weigh a ton and sell for like 1 copper. So the novelty of that goes away really quick too, and you realize like, oh, this system actually doesn't matter. So it was like an MMO that was trying to pose as an Elder Scrolls game to me. Again, the gameplay was all right. And then another complaint I had was the models. Every character in that game looked like they had a stick at least like a full foot up their butt. Like the way that they were moving and stuff. So it was hard to really get excited about how my character looked. He just looked like he had a hernia or something. I don't know. Inspiring Killer. What was this guy doing? Summoning Well. Destroy. You just chill. Same, the movement also turned me off even after the graphical update they did forever ago. Don't know if I've seen the graphical update. All units in the army heal 5 HP every world map turn. Dude, I can't click on the scout. There we go. I'm gonna test something. If he does this. Huh, I never tried that. So if you use Force March, you could do 2 prospects per turn. Although it injures the unit. Oh, cancel. Stone walls. Ballista towers. Blacksmith. Summon Prosperity Dragon is ready. Alright. Let's remove this guy. There we go. 3 Prosperity Dragons! Oh boy! Bounty has been posted. City was released as a vassal. Okay, enter. Whoa! Divine Delegate. As the skirmish ends, a blazing light dazzles you. From its splendor, a vigil emerges. Wait, what skirmish? I wasn't fighting anyone. Its layered voice, resonating with a metallic harmony, exclaims, "Be not afraid, for this was your ordeal, and in its glory you have bathed. These foul creatures shall no longer ravage these sacred lands. Rise now and seize your divine retribution. Which boon will you seek from this divine delegate? Request reinforcements, you gain a monk. Your blessing shall units gain morale. Strike down the vigil in the name of the unholy." Yeah. Ask for a blessing. I really like Guild Wars 2 videos on YouTube. It was about to watch Heal Paragon one. Your Guild Wars 2 videos are very helpful for a returning player like me. Sorry, this was not a Guild Wars 2 stream. No. Questions are always welcome, Garage. I definitely make a living mostly off Guild Wars 2 content, so I'm always open to talk about Guild Wars 2. I just enjoy your videos on the game. I appreciate that. You're one of the people that keep me in business. Lore Actuate Angel. Yeah, that's a Vigil unit. I've actually got 2 of them in my army. There was a DLC. That's still on our future. This is the Tentacles, the Eldritch DLC. We still need to play the Archon one, which is when they added these guys. 3 turns until breach. All right. Since Microsoft bought Bethesda, I see a lot of downhill in their game. Fallout 76 is in outage right now, for example. It is? I had no idea. I haven't been following that. Is it my turn? No, okay. Enemy's just taking a bit. Okay. One thing I want to go up here and check. Oh, here we go, yeah. So this was... Wait, what? Oh, it's because I don't have a Whispering Stone available. The next one I can get is right there. Okay. So this was Lithal's capital city. And it is, you know, freed now. But I can't give it a stone at the moment. Unless I take one from someone else. Alright, I guess I just need to wait on that. 2 turns until breach. You go over here and destroy that. You get that. You chill. I don't know what's in here. Alright, just a quick peek. Alright. Amok, I looked over the new Ascension perks. If you finish a playthrough with Tier 4 Tome of the Archon, you get an option called Guardian Angel. You get a free vigil that shows up in combat from level 1. If you finish a playthrough with Tier 4 Tome of the Archon. Tome of the Archon. Okay. So if I can nab that before the end, I should. Received a trade proposal. Teleporter packs. Yeah, that's fine. Production in Blackwall. Catapult towers. Okay. Well, if I get the option to pick another tome before the end of this, I will try that out. Can a ruler ascend, like, okay, for example, this dragon I'm playing in this playthrough was one of mine that I won in a previous playthrough, so it was already in my pantheon, and it already had Ascended Alchemist. So can it get a second ascended thing? I'm not sure if they can or cannot. I've never won a map with the same Pantheon person multiple times. You can ascend as many times as you want, but only keep one perk. You can decide to keep or replace the ascension. Gotcha. Okay. Dude, who is taking so long with their turn? Holy smokes. Okay. That's done. Destroy the Chrono Gate. Rune Leggings. Dig that. You just stay there. You stay there. Flame Blessed Champions. Makes base melee attacks of enchanted units gain a 60% chance of inflicting burning. Create cleansing flames on the target hex for 3 turns. The target hex, so the enemy hex. Increase your single shot attacks. Next tome is in 2 research cycles. Okay, well, there's 1. Lingering Miss. 1 more research cycle. Static Shield. Alright. Let's see. Mana Obelisk. Okay. So, next turn is the Breach, but if I don't attack immediately and they don't attack outward, then the following turn I could get the Tome of the Archon and try the thing you said. Don't know this game of the series? Do we have to wipe everything to win? No, TKO, there is, right here. Defeat Lethal, done. Defeat Merlin, not done. We're sieging Merlin City right now. So there is specific points to go for that get you the win, and everything else is helpful stuff. Like, for example, like I'm sieging this guy's city and I have this other smaller army going around and burning his lands. That's not required to win, but that helps. Basically, I'm like cutting off his income by doing that. Alright. Area excavated. That's. You just chill. You get this. You chill. You chill. Excavate. Chill. Catapult thing's done. You're hitting his mineral line? There you go. That drops. Yeah, I never ended up using those teleports a single time. Message received. Breach has made it Syndra. Infestation. Alright. Okay, so I could attack them right now. I am going to wait a turn and try to get the Archon Tome and then win. Although if I end up giving the the Dragon Guardian Angel, it's going to be really hard to not want to use the Dragon again on the next run. You know, hold on. When they added the Archon, what is it? Archon Prophecy, I think was the name of the DLC. When they added that, did they add a new ruler type? Like how there's a giant ruler and a dragon ruler and an Eldritch ruler. Is there an Archon ruler? No. Okay. Maybe I could use the dragon again. Like I could change its class and stuff, but I could play it again. Hi folks. Hi without. Okay. Let's see. Alright. To do. And I think I have to look at the library. Tome of Archon.
Rejoice, for the Archons descend from the heavens once again. The day of reckoning has arrived.
Oh, that's so good. Look at that.
Titans and angels. Herald their arrival. Witness how their wrath wreaks havoc on the wicked, and their blessings bestow grace.
Oh wait, incompatible with Umbral Flesh.
You, righteous one.
Alright, that would hurt on this map. We have Umbral Flesh.
For ascension is attained through sacrifice.
Angelic Grace. Free to cast. Friendly units in a 2x radius heal 20 health and gain grace. It's crazy. Dude, this thing is strong. Tier 5 too. Holy Aura, granting status protection to adjacent friendly units and damaging adjacent enemies. Alright. Let me save. Alright. I'm not even gonna do the calculation thing. I'm just going to, manual. Because we haven't gotten to see these, dragons in combat yet. Alright, so... the enemy units are all slightly damaged. Their walls all got damaged because of the siege projects I did. They're doing some minor healing and stuff. Alright, so first off, Reign of Prosperity. Can we do that repeatedly? I feel like I should stagger that because it gives everyone grace, but then also dispels a status effect, a negative status effect. So I got 3 dragons, so I could every 3 turns do rain 3 times, or I could stagger them and have 1 rain every turn. I think I'll do that. Bestow Mask of Prosperity. Linked to a friendly unit. Damage sustained by the linked unit is dealt to this unit with a 50% reduction. At the start of each turn, this unit and the linked unit gain grace. Put that on the dragon. And you put it on that hero. Alright, Crimson. You dude who likes to die. Dude, you like to let die? No, man, I can't stop you. You just you just run out there and just nom 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 nom. Give me that death. Miss. Dang it, Viper, that was your time to shine. Alright, end turn. Okay, so dragon number 2, use the mask, or sorry, use the rain. There's that. Arbalest. Okay, this is the guy that we gave a sword and a crossbow earlier. Let's use that Call of the Wild ability and get 2 random animals. It's Barbarian! What else do we get? Scrap Hermits. It's hermit crabs that are using armor as shills. That one's done. Alright, Vigil. Blam. Alright, other Vigil. Blam. Paladin. Smite. Bone Wyvern. Yeah, that guy's pretty low. Let's just get in his face. Alright, one of their hero units is dead. Oh, wow, he actually gets to control Mole. It's so strange. Alright, so Mole's gonna charge over here, curse this guy, and then joust. Nice, big hit. Crimson gets a kill! Happy day. Is it a revenge kill? Nobody knows. Mole loosened the jar. Alright, Leander gets to go. Decompose that guy, just to buff us. And then zap zap. Onager. Other Onager. Arbalest. Okay. Next up, they don't have a Spelljammer, so let's summon a tentacle there and start slapping that. Alright, in turn. I forgot how great this ability is. The thing where, like, you put a link to a unit and split the damage between them. I forget which one it was. I think it was one of the Order factions actually had a early game unit that did that. It was like their tier 1 knight or something could do that. It was really nice. It was like anything that's like a high value target, you just split its health with the knight. Alright. Reign of Prosperity from Dragon number 3. How far in game are we? We are at the climax of one of the campaigns. Pretty far. Like, this might be the final battle. Unless this guy has another city I haven't found. Oh, can he hit that from here? Oh my god. The range. Alright, I'm gonna have a paladin run over and lay on hands this guy. The brown bears! Go bears! Spit acid on them. Let's see, paladin. You know, a lot of them are starting to rout. They are, not liking things.